Introducing Rimscience's new epidural anesthesia device, EPIA. EPIA is an injection device for epidural anesthesia. It has a sensor that measures the reaction force as the needle advances and automatically stops at the epidural space for drug injection. The density and reaction force between tissues from the skin to epidural space are different. The reaction force has increased as it passes through each type of tissue and showed the highest reaction force at the ligamenta flava. However, after successful penetration, a sudden drop will appear on the graph once the epidural space is entered. EPIA automatically detects the epidural space and provides a safe drug injection. The following experiment is a simulator trial conducted by a layman. The layman actuated the device and checked the reaction force changes through a real-time graph shown on the screen. This video is a preclinical experiment conducted by an MD at the College of Medicine of Gachon University in South Korea. The first trial was conducted by a neurosurgeon, Sang-gu Lee. Lab animals and C-arm were placed to measure the performance of the EPIA. After the device automatically stopped, the contrast medium was injected to check whether it entered the epidural space correctly through X-rays. On the right side of the X-ray result, the contrast medium was injected properly into the epidural space, and you can clearly see it as a black vertical line. The second trial was also conducted by a neurosurgeon and has successfully verified the epidural space. The experiment result and the responses from the MD was very affirmative. On the right side of the X-ray result, we could see that the medium has spread accurately into the epidural space. The third trial was conducted by an anesthesiologist, Yongjin Jang. This trial was also successfully detected in the epidural space without any problems. After the consecutive experiments, the animal's epidural space was overused, and further experiments could not be conducted. Through this preclinical experiment, we were able to obtain unwavering confidence in the EPIA and its objective confirmation of the epidural space. This is a video from when the EPIA was exhibited at the American Association of Anesthesiologists in 2019. The conference is one of the largest annual anesthesiology educational events in the world, with more than 14,000 attendees from 80 countries. EPIA was demonstrated with a simulator and real-time graphs, and over 100 anesthesiologists had the opportunity to test it. Anesthesiologists who have tested the device have shown high interest in the EPIA. Preparation. First, prepare the EPIA and the display device. Second, install the 3-volt battery in the EPIA according to the electrode. Third, activate the EPIA program on the display device and enter the patient information like name, age, and gender. Fourth, after completing the patient information, click the Connect button on the top left to connect to the EPIA. Fifth, when the Connect button changes to Read, the graph preparation is completed. Instruction to use. First, prepare the sterilized EPIA device, epidural needle, and 5 milliliter syringe. Second, open the syringe cover by pressing the open switch from the EPIA. Third, the wings on the back of the syringe fit into the syringe holder and place the needle in the groove in the front of the device. Fourth, Close the epia cover until it clicks and secure the syringe to avoid shaking. Fifth, epia must be held firmly on the patient's procedure area with one hand and operate the epia operation button with the other hand. Sixth, the syringe will automatically advance by pressing the forward button and the needle will be inserted into the patient's body. Seventh, as the syringe advances, recognized data will appear as a real-time graph, and once the sensor detects a sudden drop at the epidural space, it will automatically stop. If necessary, use the 0.2 millimeter button to advance finally, or manually stop the progress of the syringe with the stop button. 8th, remove the device from the syringe and push the plunger for drug injection.